Greetings, world and family. I am Richard, coming to you today, being, I think we're Monday. We are, I think, December the 30th. Pretty sure this is what we are. But in any event, a little bit of feel good first. To you, the world, as we love you. Yay! So I think we're gonna need some of this feel good today, guys, because we're coming back for another special edition of Viewers Request Reading. So what I do is, because I have such a backlog right now in readings, I might have forgotten some down the road. These times, this time of year, everything is like a little bit topsy-turvy, right? But this one I found very interesting, and what I do usually is I'll go through with my higher self and see what higher self gets triggered by, right? Or shimmered. I prefer that word, shimmered and triggered. And this one comes from a new subscriber with the name Karen. And yeah, I had to really wrap my mind around how I was gonna do this reading, because we are talking about the passing of both Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell. So it would come to no big surprise that this would have been some tremendous shenanigans in regards to both of them. And in your question, you wanted to know if certain shenanigans came from past topics where I was speaking about royalties. But how I think I'm going to be asking this, Karen, is I think I'm simply gonna contact. Okay, so this, I hope this is not too long of a video, but let's first by seeing to contact Mr. Chester Bennington. And I think the right direction and the right way to go for this video is to channel. Okay, so let's see what Chester Bennington would have to say. I think this is the best way. So let's see what happens without further ado. Higher self over soul. Hold on. Please pause. I always have to ask first. Higher self, with Chris Chester Bennington like to come through and share us his story? So the answer is yes, guys. So I got permission from Chester Bennington's higher self. So let's just dig in and dive. All right, higher self. So we got Mr. Chester Bennington here. Chester, Mr. Bennington, please tell me everything you want to say, everything you want to share with us. So everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards to what you want to share about your life story, your passing, your situation. What would you like for me to share to Karen, La Famille, and the world? Oh, all right, so this one popped in. Very useful card, high hopes, new beginnings, the Page of Wands. And there was tremendous talk that both him and Chris Cornell, I think I seem to recall, maybe making a documentary on little ones. But this is a little one, okay? And high hopes. So the documentary, could it have been in high hopes of the future, the little ones? I'm not too sure, but that's what I'm feeling right now. All right, let's cut, let's rock and roll. All right, so then we have having the higher ground, at war with the Six of Wands, 360 eyesight. And everyone who's coming after you, you seem to have the higher ground, right, at poking them back. What else can we have? We're talking about the Queen of Cups. So Karen, it seems in regards to Chester, there might be some truth here. I don't want to attract too much attention, but, because this could be it could be a very dangerous topic to handle. Huh? Let's see what else we can get. All right, so there was a lot of inner fighting, okay? So this is what he's sharing. He had a lot of information that created inner fighting. At his heartbeat, yeah, so turning your back to something that no longer serves, going through the long journey, 40 days a night through the desert, secrets, the moon, cups. Our emotions could be filled with a substance. And then we got Gaia, the Empress, okay, the Alpha Queen. So Chester Bennington, this is his energy signature, okay? So that means to me as a reader that he was heavily endorsed by Gaia. Gaia is motherly. She is birthing. We are her children. So whatever he was working on, apart from his music, I think I was accurate with the first card there, the little one. Right now. So he is collaborating on the astral from the ether. This is a teaming up, shaking hands about certain liquid substances that has to do with the health system here, right? So we can see this here as a Chester, okay? Like a feline, an angelic. He's got a lot of feline energy, I'm feeling. It's going through me like Lyrian, things of that nature. What else can we get? All right, so whatever he's got planned for the future, it's a lot of rapid fire information coming from the ether to boots on the ground, right? It's a lot of different subjects. The second fastest moving card of the deck being the Eight of Wands. Last, ninth, and final card is about a third wheel party, a stick in the wheel, something that is very stressful as information that has broken many hearts. Clarifying spread. So he is, so I'm not sure if, so that was before his passing. He was working, okay, at carving these pentacles. This guy actually loves the work he's doing. I think that his love was for the great outcome of it. He was very passionate about this subject. Heartbeat about the devil. Yep. I don't think I need to say much more about that card. System that chains you up, chains little ones up. And then, he's definitely off-world energy. See, like if this was a romance kind of question, this would be like my soulmate, twin flame. But we're talking about him being like boots in the ether, okay? So he is like the alliance energy. He's very alliance energy. So I can tell you that he's not done wherever he's at. And don't forget, death is bullshit. It's an illusion, okay? We never, ever expire or die. So wherever he's at right now, he can see us plainly because he is at a higher density. Most of us cannot see him because we're at a lower one. But he's still up and running, and he's got great plans for the future about all the information that he had indeed accumulated, because we are going into a restored republic, the golden era. So very similar to all the other channelings I did, like there's a return somehow, whether it have been Heather O'Rourke or Sharon Tate or Randy Rhodes. The only one I think I did not get like that was Paul Diano, but that's a long time ago, so I don't really remember. But one golden major arcana, and then Fanny will go over this one more time. All right, so signature is the world. Yeah, okay, so like I said, with the last card here of the Alliance, he's at another plane looking down here as we're entering like a gold-back system, the golden age, a restored republic, because the old world has wrapped itself and come to an end. That book is over. We're dropping it. It's time to pick up a new book, part 2, part 3, whatever, but one that is the golden era. So that is really beautiful. I think I want another one. And then the Magician, as above, so below. I need another one. Yeah, so that would be him again, you know, like the Temperance, very healing, very balancing. He would be seen as an archangel, playing with the emotions, the cup his feet are planted in. And this would represent like healing, but ongoing healing, a healing's journey for the new golden era. So I really like his energy. So, right, I mean, without going too much and too many words, Karen, we'll revise this one more time. So, yeah, this was, okay, so in regards to your question and shenanigans, okay, so we can see him coming up, okay, very youthful, with high hopes, very passionate, and it could also be the subject of little ones. Pages is very young. But he was fighting a battle from the higher ground. But then we do have this queen here, okay, this queen. Second row, it was a lot of fighting, inner fighting, conflict about information. We can look the heartbeat as his passing, because then he went through the long journey, you know, could be like, you know, his passing under secrets, his true passing. But he is heavily sponsored by Gaia, divine mother creator. And so whatever has happened to him in his passing, it is not this that's lording over him, okay? Like, he's good right now. He is planning for new collaborations in the future. A lot of rapid fire information will come. However, he's going to be working with it. Again, like, for all I know, like, he could just show up in a ship and like nothing seems like weird or impossible to me now. And in regards, what is all this information about that third wheel party, the stick in the wheel, one that has brought a lot of sorrow, sadness, depression, an old system. In the clarifying, so yes, he was working really hard. These creeps came in the way, but now he is like of the alliance energy to bring generosity back to the regular sized mortal. See, like all the cups are totally filled to the brim with flowers, thriving, growing, very Gaia here, the Empress. So for the golden, instead of one, I took three, so the world. So, you know, his world had come to an end, but he's got bigger plans right here for something for a restored New Republic, Golden Era. So the end of an old world for the rebirth of a new one. And here we got as above, so below, as within, as without, the magician. So he manipulates a lot of the energies around, and it really talks about that kind of, well, duality, right? I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm zeroing in here to the 8th symbol here that represents eternal life, which is what Chester's energy is. And he is coming to help rebalance, cleanse. But long, yeah, with my light, it's a little bit tricky, but it's kind of pretty when it flashes, is it not? Flashy, flashy, I love it. So yes, it looks very positive. So now let's see with pendulum. So, Chester, was I accurate on this reading with you? So, did you want to talk about the Queen of Cups on the first row? You want to talk about her? All right, so there you go, Karen. We're going to go ask. So, for that, I'll take my black and gold. So, Chester, please talk to me about the Queen of Cups, which is the third card from the second row. Whoever he seems to have been battling with from the higher ground, and then created like information war. So tell me in 3 cards, why is the Queen of Cups here? All right, she is here because about moving out of troubled waters with the 6 of Swords. She is here in regards to moving out, carrying people from troubled waters to smooth. Then in a time of keeping to thyself where you are safe or unsafe. And then we got juggling, yay, nay, left, right. So pretty much at a standpoint. I want more. So then about being self-made, independent, the Nine of Pentacles. Heartbeat, tower moment. Okay, so tower, something shocking, built on sand, crashing. The queen lives in a tower. Then we got another queen who's very strict with her boundaries. Collaborations were made with the Three of Pentacles between several platforms about a substance. So yeah, so this is not about celebrating, coming together and go like chin chin cheerio. This is about a party favor that goes into the cup with the Three of Cups. And there he is again, working. So he was working. So yeah, there is, in regards to Chester, Karen, some kind of shenanigan, coincidence is what I am seeing and feeling. However that looks. Let's go for his heartbeat, which is the Eight of Cups, right? Turning your back to something that no longer serves. Through the 40 days and night of the desert. Out of my head. All right. So let's see. Let's go clarify this one. Chester, why is the Eight of Cups here? Tell me why your heartbeat is the Eight of Cups. Oh, I saw some upside down. Just one. And the one that was upside down again is the Queen of Boundaries, the Queen of Swords. All right. So in regard, so there's definitely something with female in power here that has a title, a feel of a queen in regards to his turning his back to something that no longer serves. And then again, you know, moving out of troubled waters. Then we got the counterpart to the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. So they came out like this. So why is your heart beat the Eight of Cups? Okay, a long journey across the desert. Well, that journey has to do with both a king, a queen, and a king of information, of swords, in order to move out of troubled waters. So, I don't think I need to say anything more on this, right? All right, so this one is in the wrong deck, and then the Emperor to go with the Empress. So, yeah, he's a very good energy. He was good energy. He was working for the light, for the good, as in White Hats, as in Alliance. That's totally what I am getting from him. So let's see, Chester, are we happy with this? So are you happy with this reading? Is there, oh, my squirrels are jumping in all my windows. All right, so should we end here and then I go look at Chris Cornell? All right, well, thank you. It was such a pleasure chatting with you, Chester, and I see the bright light that you are, and all the work that you were doing for the little ones, and you are loved, so very loved. Thank you. All right, so higher self, can we get in contact with Chris Cornell? Is he present? Does he want to chat? Okay. So just to show to you guys that my pendulum is not like busted and just going in one direction, show me the movement for no, please. Could you rock it some more? I mean, we're talking about two metal musicians here. So give me some metal, metal, metal. Yeah, so see, it's not stuck on just yes. All right, so Chris Cornell seems to be present and ready to chat with us. So let me put all these away. All right, Mr. Chris Cornell with the amazing vocals. All right, so please share with us, Mr. Cornell, everything you would like to share, you know, about your life, your passing, and where you are now. Tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know. In regards to Mr. Chris Cornell, I really like his energy. It's a very different energy than Chester's. It's probably I mean, I really love the energy of Chester, but it feels like, I don't know, Chris, like, if I know him, we'd be friends kind of energy. It's a little different, the energy. Or maybe it's an energy I'm more familiar with, that I recognize more. All right, let's see, let's rock and roll. Ugh, these cards are not supposed to be there. All right. First in line, so there again, we're talking about little ones. So, you know, both of them are starting with pages, but this in conspiracy kind of questions is definitely like what's in that cup, what substance that is made from. Then we got the Fool. Okay, the Fool. So the Fool's New Journey, the very first card of the deck. High hopes, a skip and a hop, could also mean a trickster. I'm not too sure how I want to take this yet, but they're both youthful. And then we got the King of Pentacles. All right, moving on. So yeah, off-world energy, alliance, okay? They both have that card. Heartbeat, okay, so he feels more military somehow, Chris. This is my very like similar to Hi-Ho Silver to the Rescue, good militia. Ones are about passion, very fiery, authentic, integrity, moves really fast. That's his heartbeat. And then in regards to sorrow, okay, with the Five of Cups, you know, you're looking at the spilt liquids from those cups. It's a, you know, it's a Debbie Downer, that card. But not all lost, hope is lost, because we always had these two here, but we're just focused on what has fallen. So, you know, like, I got alliance, I got white hats in regards to spilt liquids that brought sorrow. In the now moment, okay, alpha cards, the ace of, not wands, but swords. Truth, justice, disclosure, information. Having the higher ground at war once again. And then we end at a reevaluation. We're reevaluating that we've got under our belt as an experience. All right, so clarifiers. We do have, yeah, so he feels again, okay, so somehow his energy is more like planning for a comeback. You know, it was very different with Chester, but this is what I got from Heather, Sharon, and I think even Randy. You know, like in the clarifying, it's in the 11 portal, holding the world in your hand, making the plans for your destination across sea. Let's see what else I get. And then, okay, so we're at a cross point here, okay? Stuck, blinded on information, on something stressful. There's still certain secrets. It's a part moon. And then, but about taming the beast by the mouth. Taming that beast by the mouth. And again, her too. She's got the infinite symbol that my eyes turning on, jumping to, like I did for Mr. Chester over there. So similar energy, a little different. He feels more military. Golden Major Arcana, but working hand in hand. Okay, so somehow there is a connection here. Okay, it's just, well, you know, we all have different energy signatures, right, to ourselves. And, you know, now I'm talking about Chris Cornell, but, you know, he's always existed and will always be, right? So I don't know what his other life experience were. Like, you know, that's what I mean, right? It's not just like born, die, and that's all about that energy signature. There's so much, much, much more. Yeah, he's referring to secrets in the other deck. I'm going to that. Secrets about little ones. Yeah. Golden Mage Arcana. And then again, the world. So yeah, come back for the new world, the golden age, restart republic, the old. The silver era is finished and done with. We slammed a fucking book on that page and we're opening up a golden one. I want more. Yeah, fast moving. The Chariot. Fastest moving card of the tarot deck. Travels. Justice about dualities. I want another one. Oh, seems like, yeah, off-world energy, universal knowledge, coming online after a hibernation, enlightenment. This one flipped, I'm taking it, and it's again the strength. So he got a double special appearance by the strength card, taming a beast, a system by the mouth. I am loving it. All right, so let's go over this one more time. So in regards to Mr. Chris Cornell, well, we are talking about little ones and a substance. We are talking about the Fool. The Fool. How am I going to take the Fool? Is it a new beginning or is it a trickster? I don't think it's a trickster, so it's new beginnings. New beginnings. So he came in a time to do a new beginning, a new chapter in regards to this. I'm seeing him totally as the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Abundance, like his signature is very much that. Yep. Sorry, it's because now I have Chester that's showing me things and I'm deciphering. Yeah, like Chester, okay, so Chester with his, the Temperance card that was here for him before, so he's showing me like that's more his energy. So they work hand in hand, but it's like different backgrounds. I'll have to clarify. So, yeah, okay, so he is totally off-world energy, the Alliance, boots in the ether, coming to be very generous to mortals. At his heartbeat, so this is like white hats, high-ho silver to the rescue, it's good militia. In regards to, burden, sorrow, despair, depression, about spilt cups, could also go in like his demise, but I feel that his purpose was long ago, probably even before becoming the Chris Cornell, we knew like there was something about him with a mission in regards to these things. So Alpha card right now, the Ace of Swords, truth, justice, disclosure. It's a glorious card. Look at the crown here, right? And the crown, it's bringing me to the King right here of, there's something about him that's on an other echelon. He now has a higher ground at war. We're reevaluating certain system right now. So where he's at, there's a reevaluationing happening. In the clarifying about like making the plans for a travel to a destination, holding the world. In regards to being at a cross point, blind, not seeing what's in back of you, like you're stuck, you're at an X. But now you've tamed the beast by the mouth. Okay. So this one, I'm very curious about this one because I could see it several ways. So in a time of making the plans for a destination, there is some kind of blockage here, but we've tamed that beast by the mouth. I'm going to go and clarify what that Two of Swords is, the blockage. So, Chris, please explain to me why the Two of Swords is here. Por favor. Okay, so we're talking about... Again, this is an off-world card. The Star, the Age of Aquarius, very healing, very cleansing. Okay, so we got that. Oh, shoot. Then we got another little one, the Page of Pentacles. So we make money off. Then what do I have? Again, the Hermit. So universal knowledge coming to light. And I do have one that went on the floor. Please hold. And again, another youthful one about high hopes. So, yeah, I guess this is it. I'm just going to drop these. This is enough. So, all right, making plans for a destination, being at a cross point, and taming that cross point by the beast by the mouth. So, what is this cross point? So, off-world energy about healing. So we do have like an offering here, something that's tangible, high hopes, very useful as well. It is a pentacle, could be financial. Sometimes there's something about a certain market that happens with, but then we got another off-world energy. So this is after a slumber, dark night of the soul, or a bear hibernating coming out in the spring, right? So it's coming out with the illumination, the answer, and then we have a new journey, okay, new beginnings, high hopes. So yeah, I guess he had to, really go within in his passing at one point, somehow, because I do have these two cards in regards to these two cards, but he's managed, okay, to tame that beast by the mouth. So I'm not really sure what I mean by what I just said, but let's go see with Chris. So Chris, am I accurate in your reading here? Okay. So you are seen as the King of Pentacles. And you are like some kind of alliance, white hat. So are you friends? Were you friends at the time? I know you are now, but with Chester, so you were. So you were working together? Because I think I want to say that you might have been working on something together. All right, so what else can I say here in regard? So the first card was the Page of Cups. So is that the substance we put in the cup? All right, so the Fool. The Fool, was that like you coming into this life with for that? Okay, so that was your arrival, a new beginning. Okay, so kind of boots in the ether that came here for these times. But it's funny because, at your heartbeat, I have the Knight of Wands. So that's militia, fast moving. Okay, so right after I got the Five of Cups, is that your passing? No. So that's about the liquid that spilled out of those cups, and where does that liquid come from? Right. Because looking at your cards, I don't have any passing cards. Okay, so am I made to dig in and ask more questions about this situation? Okay. So I'm not going to push on, guys. Like, I'm extremely woo-woo, so anything is really possible to my eyes, to my heart, to my solar plexus, So I'm just saying. So in the golden, instead of 1, we got 4. So again, like Chester, like something has wrapped itself up, the end of the silver age for the golden age. So again, very fast moving. The Chariot could be about justice towards duality, but it is a traveling card, right? Making plans for a destination, and then we do travel. So yeah, again, the Hermit, universal knowledge, comes out after a slumber, being enlightened. And then again, he's tamed that beast by the mouth for a double surprise special appearance. All right, so let's see. Mr. Chris Cornell, is there anything else that you would like to share with us? All right, so that's going to a no. Did you like what I had to ask you and how I read you? Yes. All right. So am I accurate that somehow, whatever it looks like, you will be having a return here for... Because we are... Okay, so we are presently entering the 5th density, are we not? Have we completely merged into it? Okay, not yet. But when we are, this is where we will see you. So Yeah, he just told me stop with the questions. Is that right? Yeah, because see, like we can, it's like a mind thing. So there you go, guys. This was for you, Karen. So this was my channeling reading with both Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell. So I hope you guys like my little video. I love you. I want you to be good and kind to yourself, and I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. Ow, I love you.